All right, what's up, guys? What is up? What's up? So, if you haven't been here before, I usually do this from time to time, right? If I'm bored, if you're bored, let's have a conversation, all right? If you're bored, I'm bored, let's have a conversation, okay? So, I usually do this from time to time, like I said, prompts, debate ideas, conversation starters, whatever you want to call these, all right? Um, so I do this from time to time. If you have suggestions for prompts or debate ideas, I'm always down for it. So today I have these couple prompts, right? These couple debate or conversation starters. All right. So let me explain them. Let me explain my viewpoints. So number one, men don't lie. They're not good at lying, and or they don't switch up. Women just ignore red flags. Now, do men lie? Yes, but I'm more meaning that like men aren't that good at lying, or lying. It's like this is a thing where I believe the onus or the more important part is, do men lie? Yes, but the most important part is that I think women ignore red flags. So I'm putting my first prompt is pretty much saying that women are smarter than that we are putting them out to be. Like men lying, so what? It's not that good at lying. I'm more believe that women ignore red flags. They find this man attractive, they fall in love with him or whatever, but they see red flags, they just ignore it. So did he lie? Technically yes, but he wasn't that good at it. Or she sees the holes in his lies. It's just women ignore red flags. I think that's the bigger issue, okay? I think that's the more accurate thing, right? So that's my number one, right? I don't think, yes, men lie, but they're not that good at it, or they don't really switch up. I just think that women tend to ignore red flags. Eric, I've been married 30 years. Thank God I don't have to date in this era. Money is the attraction for women today. I agree. I mean, I think modern day women are very superficial. I think modern day women are more superficial than ever before, right? I think modern day women are more superficial than ever before, right? You have to be, pretty decent looking. You have to have good genetics. You have to have, good charm, great charm, actually. You have to have decent wealth, okay? All right, number two is modern dating. Is the modern dating market fundamentally unfair to average men than to average women? Yes, I think, right? I think standards for average men have increased. Standards for average men have increased, while standards for average women hasn't. It hasn't increased. Sometimes I think it has even decreased, right? I think a lot of men don't even expect women to cook and clean, right? I think a lot of men don't expect women for cook and clean. Hell, I think a lot of men don't even expect women to give him sex that often. So I think expectations for average women have decreased, has either decreased or stayed the same, while standards for average men have, I think, drastically increased. I think standards for average men have drastically increased. All right. So, number three, women created hookup culture, situationships, and roster. This is the thing, right? I'm giving women more prop than they are, men than other people are. Women created this stuff. Either they created it or they perpetuate it, right? Because you cannot do something that a woman doesn't allow you to do. You can't just do situationships with her if she didn't allow you to do it, right? You can't be part of her roster, or have her be part of your roster if she doesn't allow this. Okay? You're not hooking up with a woman if a woman doesn't allow it. So women allow it, they perpetuate it, they create it. Get off my page. Social media has skewed women's views on men. I can see that. Yeah, so, social media is a big factor in how the dating market is, right? Social media is a big factor in how things are about right now. Okay, so number four, men are not allowed to care about women's career, money, and accomplishments. Right? Men are not allowed to. So why did I say that, right? Why did I say number 4? Okay? Because here's the thing, okay? Would men like a woman to pay for a date? Of course. 4 is so true. Men supposed to be okay with women being on OF and not working at all. I mean, like, this is the thing where men can't voice any opinions, right? And men definitely can't men definitely can't be fine with women paying for a date. Right? How many times have you heard it? Women say, oh, they will offer to pay for a date, but they say that if a man accepts it, she will never see him again. I've heard that so many times. That, you know, she will offer to split the check, but if he accepts, she will say no more. She won't see him again. We also see, like, you know what? Oh, keep on pushing that. Oh, you know what? Men should always pay for dates, or men should always provide. Men should always. Well, then why would men care about women's money, right? Why would men care about women's careers and accomplishments when men don't benefit from it, and men should not even expect to benefit from it, right? While women are expect and they want to benefit from men's careers, money, and accomplishments. Women benefit from it. That's why women care. Men, we're not allowed to benefit from it, right? We are pushed to not benefit from women's careers, monies, and accomplishments. So that's why men don't give a shit. Men don't give a shit for women's money, careers, and accomplishments. Men care about women's body. Why? Because women would more likely give you her body than she would give you her money, right? It's like, God forbid a woman would part with her money, but she will part with her body quicker than she will part with her money, right? Woman will give you her body quicker than she will give you her money. And that's why men care about her body. That's why men care about her youth, you know, her looks, because that's what men benefit off of. So you wonder why men don't care about women's money, their careers, their accomplishments? Because they're not allowed to, right? Women don't give men the chance to benefit from it. Again, you know, these are just prompts, some conversation ideas, maybe debate ideas, right? If you guys are bored, I'm bored. Let's have a conversation. Right? So pretty much it. I mean, if you guys want to talk about it, we can, you know, go back and forth about it. We could. So that would be fine. That would be amazing. Organic. What's up, my brother? Plenty of men lie. This is my thing, right? I don't necessarily say, I mean, yes, the prompt is men don't lie, but I think that why I said that is that it's like, to be honest, it's not that good of a lie, right? I think it's not that good of a lie. I think the more pressing thing is that women ignore red flags. So if I say I'm a millionaire, right? If I say I'm a millionaire, it's a lie, yes. If I say I'm a millionaire and it's a lie, but yet I'm driving a, I don't know, a beat up car, right? I'm driving a beat up car. I'm like, I can't pay my bills. It's a terrible lie, right? It's a terrible lie. But if a woman likes me enough, she will ignore those red flags, right? She will ignore that I'm driving a terrible car. I can't pay my bills, you know, whatever. I'm living in, like, you know, a basement. So even though I said I'm a millionaire, which is a lie, it's a terrible lie, right? But if a woman likes you enough, she will ignore those lies. So I think it's not that men lie. Yeah, they do. But I think that the more pressing thing is that women just ignore red flags. That's the more thing, right? Restrict their rights. Organic. You are crazy. Hope, what's up? Spend more time working on your character. Work on taking a shower on a regular basis. Here's the thing, right? Can you tell me, right? If you take a shower, does that guarantee you, you know, a girlfriend? No. I'm but I mean, you should, right? I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I'm saying that should be automatic, right? But that doesn't, you work on yourself is a good thing for you. But working on yourself, one, doesn't guarantee you anything, right? It doesn't guarantee you anything. So give women their gender roles back. I think women benefit more, right? Go back to their, having their gender roles. Women ignore red flags because they will benefit from it. If the man is high value, yeah. If a man ignores red flags, he's going to get screwed. Definitely, men should not ignore red flags. Yes, nothing guarantees your girlfriend. So really, it's like I'm not really giving advice, right? I'm not saying, oh, you should shower. You should shower, right? That's a good thing. You should work on yourself. That's good. Do it for you. Do that for you. But again, that doesn't, change none of the prompts. I kind of think so, right? I think majority of women are guaranteed a boyfriend or husband, no matter what. Only men aren't guaranteed. I kind of think that, right? I agree with that. Organic. I think that's some good logic because it's easy for women. When it comes to dating, there will always be a man. For women, they will always have options. Women will always have options, right? Women will always have an option for whatever, right? Saying, thank you for the gift, saying. Yes, women will always have options. Dating will always be easy for women. The issue is that they make it hard on themselves. Women make dating hard on themselves, right? It's if they like the man or not. That's it, right? If a woman will like the man or not, that's the determining factor. So it's not that she can't find a man. It's not that she can't find a boyfriend. She can't find a husband. Women can. I think majority of women can find a man, right? Particularly, let's say a man that would marry her, would be her boyfriend, whatever. The only issue is that does she want him? Does she like him? That's the thing. I made a fake Tinder page as a social experiment of just an average girl. I kid you not, got 100+ likes in a matter of hours. I said this before. Organic. I mean, seriously, that it's easy. You know how it's so easy. I mean, a lot of men do that shit, right? They scam. A lot of men could do that, right? Because they know how easy it is for men and how men are simple like that, right? Men are simple. This is why I said this, right? This is why I said number 2 is fundamentally unfair for average men to average women. Standard for average men has increased. Standard for average women has not, right? Expectations for average men have increased. Expectations for average women has. So women have lower expectations. Men don't have a whole lot of expectation on women, right? If you're cute, if you're decent looking, if you're average looking, men would be fine with it, right? Men would be fine with it. Went back a week later and paid for the premium feature to see how many likes I had, and it was over 800 likes. It is easy, right? Yes, dating. I've said this before. Dating is easy for women. Only women are the ones that make it hard for themselves, right? Only women are the ones that make it hard for themselves. A lot of these guys were quality likes too. Really, a decent amount appear to be business owners, own boats, have good hobbies, and were taught this again. Even average women can get above average men. All right, even average women can get above average men. Right, that's why dating is easy for average women. It's not compared to average men. Okay, average women put down average men. Just plain and simple. Okay, that's why again dating for women is drastically easy. But you know, I'm just seeing if there's, you know, again, good, lighthearted, respectful conversation, right? I'm always down for respectful, lighthearted, maybe not too lighthearted sometimes, but you know, a respectful conversation with anyone. Steve Trump, liar without equal. Thank you for being here. What I hate is, Organic said, what I hate is that all women insult men for calling them out and call us incels and stuff. Honey boo boo, I got a child and was a complete man growing up. I've got lots of tail and I know. Their true colors, grew up with a single mother and two older sisters. Woo! Woo! And this is the thing where, like, see, not all men that are critical, like, hold women accountable, right? Hold women accountable or critique or critical of women are incels, right? I have a kid myself, right? I have a kid myself. And I'm not around here complaining that I can't get women. That's not my, that's not what I do when I go online, right? Organic. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the love, my brother. You're amazing. Thank you for the love. I mean, guys, right? If you guys are bored, I'm bored. Let's have a conversation. I'm down to talk about, you know, any of these topics or whatever, right? Whatever else. So it's up to you if you guys want to talk about, you know, have a conversation. She got firehead. Okay. Okay, let's talk. All right. I'm down. First question. You wanna do a live? I mean, we can't do it today because I'm already in a live. But comment, right? Make a comment and I'll send you a link for another live. All right, I'll send you a link for another live we could do. We could definitely have a a conversation, a back and forth. I'm always down for a debate conversation, right? I'm not anyone special. I'm not like a pro debater or anything. Just someone who likes to have a conversation, right? A good, respectful back and forth. Promise you, I'm always respectful. This dude eats corn the long way. If you say so. Deathbed tapes. Yeah. uh, the nasty part, I don't think it's a good thing for lives, right? Being nasty is not good for YouTube Live because I think they will censor you. So be respectful and let's have a conversation. I'm always down for that. Sky Shouter, is there no way I'll date in today's age? Women are so petty now. Well, I think women are more superficial than ever before. I think women are more superficial than ever before. Women have higher standards than ever before. And again, I'm not saying that women shouldn't have standards. I just think that women's standards are unrealistic in today's day and age, right? Depending on the women themselves and just the type of standards they have. It's good because your views will go up. My views will go up. Okay, I mean, we'll see. It depends, right? No, no craziness. Not too crazy. It's all good. I mean, I'm always down for a conversation. I'm always down for a conversation. So. Yeah. Sky shooters, yeah, higher standards but lower themselves. That is the controversy, or that's the insanity, right? A lot of women, particularly average women, some below average women, have higher standards, yet they themselves would not fit their high standards, right? They would not fit men's high standards. If some men that do have high standards, they wouldn't fit it. So that's why I say sometimes a lot of women's expectations are unrealistic. A lot of women's expectations are honestly delusional. Okay, you can I promote have standards, but a lot of times women's standards are honestly crazy. It's hypergamy. I agree, right? The average woman would love to get with a man that's over 6 foot, a man that's like athletic build, a man that's handsome, a man that's wealthy, 6 figures and up. I mean, like, seriously, do you even fit his standards? Usually you don't, right? And that's the insanity, right? Average women having standards for above average men, but yet you are average yourself. And you know what? Hypergamy has always been a thing, right? Women always want to date up. But the problem is that now, because women are doing better, right? Women are doing better. Their dating up is now higher than ever before, right? So, like, let's say hypothetically, back in the day, women were making, I don't know, 20K, 30K, right? So a man that made 50, 60, 70K is a man that's, amazing to her, right? A man that's amazing to her, a man that's above average to her. But now that women are making 50, 60, 70K, well, now she wants a man that makes 6 figures, right? 100K and above, right? So it has increased, but again, her standards has increased. Her value hasn't come along with it. Men don't have high standards. The bar is set for extremely low for them. I do agree. Men don't really have standards. Men are hypogamy. Interesting. Women are hypergamy. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, like, by definition of hypergamy, men will always be dating down, right? Men will always be dating down. The best man can get is he dates someone his equal. But even though he's dating someone his equal, she's gonna feel like she doesn't want it, right? I mean, there are plenty of women that would date men that are equals, but I think a lot of times women want men that or they're betters. What's up, guys? If you guys are bored, let's have a conversation. If you guys are bored, let's have a conversation. A respectful conversation. I'm always respectful to people. All right? I mean, I'm always down for a conversation. All right? I'll disagree. Women don't want to date their financial equal. Women don't want to provide in a relationship or make more than a man. I mean, I could see that disagreement, right? I could see that side. I mean, women, if you let women have their own choice, right? I think women would want a man, to provide, right? Women, I mean, this is the thing where so many women want perfect men. So many women want perfect men, perfect situation, perfect outcome, just perfection, right? The most perfect man you get. And the crazy part is that a lot of women want perfect, right? They want perfection. That is insanity. That is crazy, right? That is insanity. We're dealing with so many women that want perfect or close to it, right? Like if a woman, like, it's insane, right? If a man could get 70%, right? Even 70% of what he wants in a woman, a man will accept it. Hell, I mean, like, his dream woman could be even 80% of what he wants, right? 80%. But for a woman, God, she will still think, a woman will still think she's settling if she gets a man that's 90%, right? 90% of what she wants, right? Women will still think she's settling if she gets 90% of what she wants, depending on what he's lacking, right? Depending on what he's lacking. But if she gets 90% of what she wants, she sometimes, even if that 10% she's not getting, depending on what that 10% is, she will think she's settling for a 90% man. It's crazy sometimes. It's crazy sometimes, right? It's crazy. Ant, what's up? What's up, my brother? What's up? Tyre, more younger men are dating overseas than the past. Yeah, you're to be common with their older men. Used to be. Yeah, that's the thing where, yes, I agree. And I promoted this, right? I've said this when I talk on my channel. I said, my brothers, focus on yourself, right? Focus on bettering yourself mentally, physically, financially, and get a passport, right? Get a passport. Travel the world. Travel the world. Open your dating market to the rest of the world. Don't just restrict you to the Western world, right? Do not restrict yourself. Be the best version of yourself, and then get a passport, right? Be the best version of yourself and get a passport. Travel the world. There are plenty of women all over the world, okay? Plenty of women that are not poisoned by feminist ideology. Plenty of women that are not poisoned by feminist ideology. Travel the world, okay? And you know what? Even if it's not just, even if the women are not the main reason or the main priority, travel the world opens up your eyes, right? It helps you, gain more life experience. Life experience for men is a good thing. Life experience for men is a good thing. Life experience for women is a bad thing, right? Too much life experience for women is a bad thing, right? It's a bad thing. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you, everyone, for being here. If you guys could, please like the live. I mean, it's helpful. It's helped me out, and it spreads the live. Please like the live if you guys could. Tire, social media affected us more than other Western countries. We can't take freedom for granted, but there there be limitations to toxic cultures. Yes, that's what created the most division between men and women in the U.S. I agree. I agree. I mean, yes, social media has it's something that we can't change, right? Social media, we can't take it away, right? Um, I hopefully, having conversations like this helps it, combat it, or whatever. But I mean, yes, social media has created irreparable damage to men and women, right? To each groups, right? All different kind of groups. Social media has created, or they have widened the division, widened the gap between all these different groups. So yeah, social media is definitely, if not number one, maybe number two biggest catalyst for the division. So 100% agree. I 100% agree. But again, we can't change it, right? We can't change it. Social media is here to stay. What we can do is, have a conversation. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. I always think having a conversation is the way to go, right? If you talk with two, if you have two people, have different point of views, if you have a conversation, right, more and more, maybe the audience will have a different viewpoint, or, they will see the logic in the conversation. So that's my thing. We're all gonna die fighting robots. I mean, I think that's not. I mean, let me say this, right? I think the robot thing, ain't gonna be until, like, true robots. I say true robots, right? Like something from movie robots. I say maybe 100 years away, right? I'll say maybe 100 years away when we have true robots, right? Like true robots that you see on like movies and shit like that, right? I don't know, like the I Am Legend. Was it I Am Legend? Or I Robot, or whatever, right? One of the robot movies. I'm at Burger King with my Burger Queen. Can get a small fry. Biz, what's up? What's up? Drones is robot. I mean, yes, drones are robots. You're correct, right? But yeah, okay. I mean, I stand corrected. Drones are robots. Well, I mean, are drones able to be self? When I'm thinking about robots, I'm thinking of more like not handled by anybody, right? So there's no one behind it, or no one controlling it. I don't know. I don't know how the military is like. So I assume that there's an operator, right? When it comes to drones, I assume there's still an operator. So. Lower your standards and breed, my fellow men. I mean, like, let me say this, right? I mean, like, aren't men's standards extremely low? I mean, I don't think men's standards are all that high, are they? I mean, seriously. I mean, like, if women on the 600-pound life have boyfriends or husbands, are men's standards all that high? I don't really think so. I mean, I don't really think that men's standards are all that high. MKD, what's up? No, you just can't be fat and lazy. I mean, I'm not saying that, being that you could be fat and lazy, of course, right? Think about yourself. I mean, if it's not about women, think about yourself. Being fat and lazy is not going to be good for you. You don't have to really listen to just make the listening face. I agree. I mean, yeah. I mean, that helps, right? You don't have to listen. Make a listening face. Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Organic. I just want a pretty woman who will be family oriented and respect me. That's all. Yo, organic, right? Organic on my second channel, right? Second channel on my second channel. Um, Devil's Advocate, right? I talk to that community. When I hit 10K, we are going to celebrate by going getting a passport and traveling, right? Get a passport, my brother. Get a passport and travel. You'll find a woman outside. I just want a woman that doesn't live to lives. Oh, doesn't. Okay. Yes, and gotta respect yourself. I promote this a lot, right? Self-respect, self-love is very important. We men need to start respecting themselves. Men need to start loving themselves, right? Men need to focus on self. Focus on being your best version for yourself, okay? Focus on yourself. Care about yourself. That's so important. Ladies love a strong man, strong of mind, strong of mind and strong. Yes, I agree. I agree. I mean, this is a thing where, I mean, stop making women your priority, right? Be strong. Be a strong man for yourself. That's the least you could do, right? Be a strong person, for yourself. Be a strong man for yourself, right? Love your life. Love you. Respect yourself. You know, and then, like I said, get a passport, right? Get a passport. Travel the world, my brothers. We'll travel the world together, right? We'll travel the world together, my brothers. My bad, I misspelled that terribly. I once say woman that lives two lives. Women are shifty. I mean, yeah. I mean, seriously. This is the thing when women are not. I don't know. I think women are bordering on duality, right? I think women are borderlining on duality, the femininity and the masculinity, right? Women are career women trying to be masculine, or they're trying to be masculine in the dating market, but yet feminine and wanting like masculine men. They're fighting against each other, right? Their personalities are fighting against each other, which is very telling. It's very telling, all right? Some people are people. Find your person. Y'all have a good day. And thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Yes. I mean, I think it's not impossible, right? I think it's not impossible to find your person. That's why I say open up your dating market. Okay? When you restrict your dating market to, let's say, just your city, just your state, just your country, it's still limiting, right? It's still limiting. Open up your dating market. I got a passport. Was thinking of visiting the Philippines. It's cheap. Yeah, I mean, bro, do it. Do it. I am this January, right? This January, I'm going to Vietnam. This January, I'm going to Vietnam. And I said this, right? I said this on my other channel, right? Devil's Advocate. When I hit 10K, I'm going to do a community passport bro trip, right? I'm going to do a community passport bro trip, right? We all get together, we all hang out, We all travel to wherever, right? We decide where we want to go, and we'll all travel together, right? That'll be fun. But yes, definitely visit the Philippines. Go seriously. Go check out other countries. Don't just stick into the don't just stick to the U.S. Travel the world. Yeah, I think that'd be awesome, right? No, that's why like, again, I think that would be fun, right? I think it'd be fun with traveling with a bunch of friends, right? I view you guys as friends. I view you guys as brothers, right? Traveling with a bunch of like-minded men, it would be fun, right? Like I said, when my second channel hits, if my second channel hits 10K, I want to do a poll, ask where you guys want to travel, and then we'll figure out, we'll find a place and we'll travel together. We'll hang out, we'll chill, we'll explore the whatever. No, I don't recommend that, right? Richard, buying pee, no. I've said this, right? Me personally, I don't believe in that stuff, right? High body count is not good for nobody. A high body count isn't good for anybody, right? Not man or women. I believe be a respectful man, be a good man, right? Find someone you want to be in a relationship with. This ain't a players, right? This ain't a player, bad boy, Chad, Tyrone kind of channel. I'm not out here, trying to teach you how to be a player. No, right? So I don't promote that stuff. I don't promote, going to the, me personally, right? Me personally, I don't promote men going to, let's say, Philippines or Vietnam or Colombia and just have a whole bunch of sex. No, that's stupid, right? If you want sex, you could buy it here. Why pay for the plane ticket? Why pay for the plane ticket just to have some sex? No, you could have plenty of sex here, right? If you want to buy it. Richard, yeah, awesome. It was a question. Yeah. I'm just answering the question. I love talking to you guys. So, no, we're looking for love and a partnership. 100%. I agree. There are some beautiful women out there that are traditional, yes, and not constantly in hypergamous nature. Got to be careful if you bring a woman like that back there, they might change. Yeah, you got to be careful, right? You got to choose the right one. Online is more efficient unless you believe in magic. For me, it's like, it's not just right. For me, when I say traveling, it's not just, yes, online is more efficient, but for me, it's like, I'm not traveling just because of a woman. I want to, hang out, have fun, travel, see the world, right? That's the thing. Like I said, for my second channel, right? devil's advocate. If it hits 10K, I want to travel with a bunch of friends, right? That's what I want to do. So it's not necessarily about women. It's about, having fun, connecting with my followers, connecting with my supporters, right? My subscribers, right? Connecting with men I view as brothers, right? That's my point. Seafood in Osaka. Yo, Japan is on the list. Japan is on the list, right? Again, it's not about the women. It's about traveling, having fun, creating a brothership, hanging out. And if you can find a woman, awesome, right? If you can find a woman, awesome. But again, it's about seeing the world, traveling, experiencing new things, creating a brotherhood, hanging out with other like-minded, other like-minded men, right? It's a brotherhood. I think like that, right? It's a brotherhood where I want to promote my brothers. We support each other. Women are just a bonus. Exactly. On here, I promote, don't put women on a pedestal. Don't put women on a pedestal, right? Don't make women your priority. You, my brothers, should be your priority, right? Care about yourself. Make money for yourself. Think about yourself. Respect yourself. Love yourself, my brothers. Women will be a bonus. Women will be there if you get it, right? But if you don't love yourself, you think a woman will love you? No, right? If you don't respect yourself, you think a woman will respect you? No. She will treat you like a doormat. If you don't love yourself, if you don't respect yourself, women will treat you like a doormat. So I don't promote that, okay? I don't promote like one-night stands. I don't promote go rack up your body count. I don't promote putting women on a pedestal. I don't promote that shit. One of the things I think about men, we don't have a brotherhood anymore, right? A lot of men, we don't have a brotherhood anymore. We don't have friends like that anymore. We don't have good connections anymore, right? I want to promote have a brotherhood. It's a brotherhood, right? We don't hate women. We hold them accountable, right? We talk about self-respect. We talk about self-love. We talk about caring about yourself. So that's my channel, right? That's where I go about it. I don't think I'll ever love myself, man. Been through a lot of trauma in my life. Crazy, because lots of women don't love themselves. They're not required to love themselves to find love. I agree, right? But life is not this. Life is unfair. My brother, I'm sorry that you don't love yourself, but do. My brother, if you're part of this community, if you're part of this brotherhood, I'm gonna push yourself. I'm gonna push you to love yourself. All right? I agree. Life is unfair. Women don't have to love themselves. They will find a simp out there. But us men, no. If we don't love ourselves, we are going to be walked all over. We are going to be treated like a doormat. Many of the problems in America only exist in America. Yeah, a lot of problems in America only exist in America, but slowly and surely, other countries are feeling it, okay? Feminism is seeping into other countries. Feminism has already poisoned China, right? Marriage rates are down, divorce rates are high, birth rates are low, right? Feminism has always already poisoned South Korea, marriage rates are low, divorce rates are high, birth rates are low, right? Feminism has already poisoned Japan, right? Marriage rates are low, birth rates are low, divorce rates are high. Feminism is poisoning many other countries, right? Only men gotta love themselves and be confident. I agree, right? But this is the sad part. Men are selfless. Women aren't, right? Women will not care for you if you are a loser, right? Women will use you. Women will lose you if you're a loser, but they won't care for you. They won't care for you if you're a loser, right? If you are a doormat, women will step all over you. They don't mind. Women do not mind to step all over you. But this is why I said, be a man with self-respect. Be a man with self-love, right? For yourself, right, my brother? Love yourself for yourself. You know, at the root of the channel, it's not about hating women, because I don't hate women, right? The root of the channel is about pushing men to be better, showing men that, you know, that you're not alone, right? Showing men that you're not alone, right? That's my thing. Showing men that you could be better, you should be better. You know, don't let yourself be treated like a doormat, right? Have boundaries, have self-respect, hold people accountable, right? I traded a rock for a gold chain on my first Valentine's Day, at age 14. That's a pretty decent trade. That's a pretty decent trade. Right? A gold chain for a rock, decent trade. Thank you guys for being here, right? Thank you guys for being here. Told her it was a symbol of my love. Nice. How you guys are doing? How are you guys doing? If you guys are bored, I'm bored. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a respectful conversation. All right? I'm always down for a conversation. You know, got nothing to do. It's a rainy day for me, right? It's a rainy day, slow day. So if you guys want, we can have a conversation. Please like the live. Please like the live, guys. It helps me out, right? It helps me out. But thank you everyone for being here, right? Stay clean, take care of you. Yes. Stay clean, take care of your smile. Brush your teeth. Brush your teeth, stay clean. Think about your health, right? Think about your health. Think about your hygiene. Take care of yourself. Definitely. Smell good, listen, and get laid. I agree. I agree. You guys are amazing, right? Thank you for being here. No. That... Brian, what is up? What is up? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, guys. Janitors get nurses. I mean, yeah, it's not impossible, right? It's not impossible to get someone. I don't call it impossible. It's just not easy. It's just not easy, right? But it's not impossible. Organic, I appreciate you, brother. You're 100%. Gotta respect yourself just for the sake of it. Yeah, I agree, 100%. If you don't love yourself, you don't respect yourself, no one will. And right here in this, on this channel, my brother, right, with me, that's why I push. I push you, right? If I respect you, if I love you, you gotta love yourself. You gotta respect yourself. I have 6 lawyers, 2 doctors on my rap sheet. I drove a truck. Whoa, impressive, Richard. Impressive, right? That's impressive. I mean, I've dated a psychologist. I've dated a a financial advisor before. So I mean, again, it's not impossible. Awesome, organic. That actually helped me out a lot. For us men, I think it's less about loving ourselves and more about respecting us. I agree, right? I agree, but I try to do both, right? Why can't we have both? Right? Definitely I agree. Because this is a thing where we're not, because we're men, we're not allowed to, do the emotional stuff. It's about to change, right? We have to change a bit, right? I mean, men, we are allowed to express our emotions. Men, you are allowed to express your emotions. You are allowed to love yourself with definitely respect yourself. Please respect yourself, right? But it's both, right? It's all of it. Women can't tell the difference between arrogance and confidence. I agree. 100% I agree, right? Women cannot tell the difference. I don't think women could. All right? I don't think women could. Hell, I don't even think women understand narcissism, right? I don't think women understand narcissism. I don't think so. I think it's a stupid thing that women think they understand, but they don't. I don't think so. So, yeah. Unfortunately, liars get the best results. I said this. I did a video of this, right? Like, why are the bad men, the shitty men, toxic men, they have the best results, right? Why are shitty men never without women, right? Why do they always get women? Shitty men always get women. Organic, to them it takes confidence to openly be arrogant, because only soft men bite their tongue and don't speak up. Yep. I agree, right? This is why I said, men, have boundaries, have standards, my brothers, right? Have boundaries and standards, okay? Now, don't try to like change her boundaries, her standards. That's up to her, but you guys have to have it. You guys have to have boundaries and standards. That's what I promote. Have boundaries and standards, my brothers. Yep, attention is currency. I agree. Particularly nowadays with how popular social media is. Laughing man, what is up, my brother? How are you doing today, DA? And that's why I couldn't find you on your main page. Kind of weird, but okay. But I'm always here. I know you are, Laughing man. I know you're always here, my brother. Thank you for all your support. I'm good. I'm bored. Today's raining. Where I'm at, it's raining, so it's a slow day. I don't overpay. This is the thing where when it comes to, let's say, the beginning of dates, I always recommend low investment dates. I always recommend low investment dates at the beginning of a date, right? At the beginning of the dating process. Don't go overboard. No. Philly. It's Philly. I am in Philly. So it's a rainy day today. A Walmart date. That'll be interesting. A Walmart date? I don't know if man, that'd be a rare special woman, right? That would be a rare special woman that wants to do a Walmart date or that would say yes to a Walmart date. Uh, yeah, I watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I didn't see all of it, but I've seen it. I mean, like a woman that would accept a Walmart date I think that's a rare ass woman. It's the asker. I agree, right? That is correct, right? I mean, like seriously, like if she's attracted to you enough, if she's into you enough, she will accept a McDonald's date. If a woman actually wants you enough, if a woman wants you badly enough, she will accept a McDonald's date. You got to respect yourself just simply for the sake of respecting yourself. You don't need any merits or accolades or accomplishments to respect yourself. If you don't respect yourself, no one will. 100%. 100%, I agree. Come on, DA. We know what women will do that. Come on now. I agree. Omni, what's up, my brother? Omni, what is up? I'm bored. Just making a live talking to people. No, that is a great that's a great great comment. Organic. That's a great comment. Organic. Love it. That's some decent logic right there. Decent advice or quote. I love it. I text my way to a side chick's bed. No phone call. Never heard of my voice till she opened her door. Damn, Richard, you are a player. You are a player, my brother. That's some skills. Women must love the way you look. Big, what's up? Don't trust the Roombas you're listening to. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being here. I'm old. Woo. Oh, then you must have lived a amazing youthful life, right? During your youth, you must have lived a exciting youthful life. That's cool. I love that. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for showing the support. Awesome. I mean, great. I mean, hearing your stories, I can tell. Hearing the stories you said, I love it. That's amazing. Big. 3 is most definitely true. I'm glad you agree. Glad you agree, my brother. 3 girls for 2 days at the same time. My God, you must be a retired player. You are a retired player, my brother. Yo, I love that. I love to hear the adventures of retired players. It's quite fascinating. Had 2 surprise birthday parties some years. That's crazy. It sounds like a headache to me. It is a bit much, right? That's why I can't live a player's life. I think dealing with so many women is in my personal opinion, a headache. Growing up with parents that teach you to respect yourself and allow you to create boundaries should be the biggest accomplishments you can achieve in life. I grew up the complete opposite. Sorry, my brother. Sorry you grew up that, right? But never too late to learn. Never too late to learn. I'm not a player though. I believe in fertility and honor and truth. I mean, I believe that too. Omega. I'm no player type. I don't promote the player type, but I mean, it's always fun to listen to. I was self-absorbed, Richard. I was self-absorbed, no headaches. I was a jerk. But hey, you could reflect on those old times. But I always think, right? Like, let's say with all the bad men, right? The jerks or whatever. You gotta think. At the end of the day, women allow it, right? Women allow it. Women pick the jerks. Women pick the assholes, right? Women pick the terrible men. So, can you blame men for being terrible when they're constantly being picked? Omega, I'm 6'4", 220. 23 BMI and physically can lift engine blocks. Wow. 1,000-pound beams by myself though. Bro, you're impressive. Mad props, my brother. Mad props. You are impressive. Yeah, I don't know if I can lift engine blocks or 1,000-pound beams. You are impressive. A carpenter. Yo, I love it. Blue collar men. Much respect. I give much respect to blue collar men. Carpenters, electricians, right? Much respect to you guys. Plumbers, you guys are what shapes our world. Much respect. Whew. Omega, currently recovering from a fractured clavicle injury, 12 feet fall. Man, you are, bro. That is impressive. You guys are like next level human beings. Do you eat powdered laundry detergent? Crazy. 2 weeks ago, starting to walk on it. Bro, 2 weeks ago? Yo, stay in bed. You are pushing yourself. Omega. Yo, follow the channel, right? Bro, let's get a passport. Let's travel. Right? Omega said, tired of the dating apps, and I don't like bars. I just work, bro. My brother, let's get a passport, right? I said this on my other channel. If I get 10K on my other channel, we'll get together. We'll travel. See the world. 13 years, faithful, married, got divorced years ago. She still hasn't left. What? She still hasn't left? You divorced her and she still hasn't left? Ah. That's women. She divorced you? If she divorced you and still haven't left, that's just crazy. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you all you guys for being here. Oh, what? What? But she makes breakfast, lunch, dinner, and sex? What the hell's the difference? What's the hell's the difference? What's the difference between married or not? That sounds like a marriage to me. Well, not completely, but that sounds part of a marriage. No, I divorced her. She didn't want alimony or child support. Why did you divorce her? I don't get it. I would love to hear if you want to tell. I would love to hear why a man would divorce a woman. Because it's rare. It's statistically rare for men to divorce women. Oh my God. Yo, unbelievable. My brother. Whew. She cheated? She cheated on a good man? You're making me angry. You are making me angry. I can't believe she cheated her. Sorry, my brother. Sorry. Ever got hit in the head by a 16-inch cast iron pan? Never. Don't tell me she did that to you. Don't tell me she did that to you. Bro, you get too many injuries. You're living a hard life. And not raise your hand to a woman. Whew. You are too good of a man. Like, for getting cheated on, getting abused, and you still, and woo, you are too good. See, we don't talk about this enough. Pain is temporary. I agree, but you gotta admit, there's pain in your heart. I'm quite sure there's pain in your heart. Right? I'm quite sure. But Omega, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. You forgave her. You forgave her. You are too good of a man. You are too good of a man. That's why I said men are selfless. Men are selfless. They put others before themselves. Right? They put others before themselves. We don't talk about this enough, right? We don't talk about good men enough. We constantly focus on shitty men. We constantly focus on shitty men. We don't talk about the good men. And I think there are more good men out there than there are bad men. She changed for the better, but she's still going to lead with her SSDI clears. Okay. Thank you for sharing, my brother. Thank you for sharing. All right, I love it. I love it. What a amazing story. What an amazing story. It's crazy. It's crazy that, it's crazy that women would cheat on good men, but they would stay with bad men. I always think that's crazy, right? Women will accept bad men back. Right? Will accept bad men back, ignore red flags from bad men, but would cheat on good men. Till then, I'll do what I always done and pay the ex bills, blood, sweat, and tears for my daughter. I love it. Amazing. You are a good man. All the bills. What an amazing man, right? We don't talk about that. The provider, the protector. Right? No one talks about that. The duties of a man. Right? Being selfless. When the whole world is selfish, men are being selfless. Amazing, my brother. Amazing work. You are an amazing man. I show love to you. Love and respect. Honor and truth, brother. Amazing. You are. Mad props. Mad props to you, my brother. Telling you, I respect you. I respect you. I love you. Know that, my brother. I respect your journey. I respect your decisions, right? You are an amazing person. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are amazing, right? Thank you for even the little bit of support, right? Thank you for sharing your stories too. I got hundreds of friends and no enemies. That's amazing. I love that. Shows you you're a good man, right? Shows that you're a good man. That people want to be your friend, right? I love it. You are an amazing man. I see it. You are a kind guy. A kind man. That's amazing. And I'm glad you have hundreds of friends. Right? It's terrible when good men have nobody to turn to. So I'm happy that you have people to turn to. That's amazing, right? I love it. We need more of that, right? There's too many good men who have no one to turn to. Too many good men that have no one to turn to. So I love that. I love that you have someone to turn to. I love that you have hundreds of friends. Amazing. All right, guys. That is it for today. I'm going to probably do another live on my other channel. But guys, thank you for the love. Thank you for the support, right? I know if you guys are, you guys are here showing, even chatting. I love it, right? You guys are amazing people. Thank you. Thank you for being here. But yeah, I love you guys. Omega, Richard, Organic. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the love. Thank you for sharing your stories, right? Please like, please subscribe. If you guys have any other topics you guys would love to talk about, definitely comment it. Check out my other videos, but please subscribe. Please subscribe. That will help, right? All right, guys. Later. See you guys later.